What's up YouTube, it's the Russian Madman here, and we're keeping our Aztec Empire going. So far we've placed our units here to defend from the Zulu, but it doesn't really look like they're going after us, considering our relationship seems to be getting a little better with them. So our next move is, as has been in the last 2 episodes or so, just developing our infrastructure mostly. We're gonna be working on a couple more builders. I need to chop here, for example, and improve the coal as well as I think I need this source of coal here. And we'll see what other things we do. We're gonna be chopping out the settler here. Then the settler coming out of here can be chopped as well. And then we're only gonna be needing, that's 1, 2. We're gonna be needing 1, 2, 3. 3 more settlers after that, and we should be good, I think. 4, 5 more. Okay. So we still need around 7 settlers or so. There's an eruption. Luckily it only damaged the dice and nothing else. And we have an admiral. We'll see what exactly he gives us, because I'm not sure where he appeared, to be honest. Oh, there he is. Okay, so instantly creates a privateer unit with 1 promotion. Military units gain plus 50% rewards for plundering. So we're gonna teleport him, if we can, to another city, because here is just useless until we have a canal. Okay, this guy can start working on the settler chopping. We'll see if we can teleport him. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we're gonna move him over to here. And then you... Yeah, well, he can work on the industrial zone, right? Alternatively, we can also chop a settler out of here. Okay, nice. In the meantime, we can place the dam. So now both rivers should be more or less immune from flooding. In terms of governor titles, probably want to promote Reina to purchase districts with gold. Okay, perfect. So let's see if we can actually buy our commercial hub for gold. Well, we can't because it needs to grow to 10 citizens, right? Yeah, well, maybe we can buy a builder for faith here. 265, so we can buy him next turn. 530 for gold. Let's actually buy one here, because the more the merrier, in terms of developing the city. And then here, here though we really need builders. Five turn settler is really tempting. Can finish the commercial hub. Can finish the amphitheater. Finish the factory. Okay, I think for now let's do the settler. And we'll see what we do next. Here probably a trader wouldn't hurt. And you can go and provide science. Let's go to Bandar Brunei just for the gold. And you can counter spy probably in the government plaza. That seems like the most efficient. Okay, and he can go and get us the commercial hub a little faster. Okay, you need to invest into the industrial zone. Where is the industrial zone? Oh, okay, it's producing. So that's why we can't really... Yeah, that's kind of logical. Okay, there's the dam reduced to 8 turns, so let's switch back to the industrial zone. Okay, we can finally come to shore, hopefully. And these guys can keep chopping out the settler. Okay, 5 turns for a settler. Got a great engineer. Culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing an industrial zone in any city. How do I pass on him? Because I have 13 points per turn. And the next guy has 3. 4.6. 2.3. Yeah, so I actually don't really need this. So I'm gonna pass on this one to recruit a better one later. Hopefully. Okay, you can keep investing your production into the dam. Siege tower needs to get the hell out of here. Okay, 2 turns for a dam, so we'll actually finish the dam. And then we'll invest the remainder into the industrial zone. This city here, on the other hand, can buy districts for gold. So what it really needs is a farm triangle. And then also needs... Well, if we improve the cocoa, we don't really get anything apart from housing. Okay, this city needs housing, so this one can go and improve the cocoa. Just for the housing. And the extra little bit of culture. You have 5 charges, so start chopping out the settler. You have 4 charges. So let's start working on the dam. Very nice, 28 turns. Okay, you create a privateer. And then this privateer can go and explore for us. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of sending it to auto-explore. So I'm gonna give it earning gold from naval victories. then this guy can finally go and get expended.
Claims that cannot.
So we can now get some very useful text. So we need to beeline for chemistry, which requires stuff that we've mostly boosted. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beeline for chemistry now. Okay, I'm coming to the shore next turn. Can I still build the Kilwa, by the way? No, it looks like the Kilwa is done, so that's one of the rare games when the Kilwa is done. +1 trade route capacity. Yeah, both of these would be useful, but the Colossus would be more useful. It would take the water park spot, however. I mean, it would give adjacency to the potential theater square, but it would take away from the campus adjacency, which is not really something I'm willing to do. I'd rather get the Colossus here, and I'd just get it chopped out through these 3 jungle tiles and this forest. Also, it's still on this tile. Okay, then I think I'm not interested, even though it would be really easy to get. As far as the other stuff is concerned, I think from now on it's going to be relatively boring. It's going to be just me trying to rush the infrastructure development in most of the cities, try to optimize everything to fly into space as quickly as possible. So let's buy a builder here, and we'll see what we do next. Okay, there's Egyptian units, but we're allies, so I'm not actually worried. There's the commercial hub in the capital, which was a +4. So that's great. And we can re-establish Pingala, by the way, for a long time now. So we'll assign him back to the capital to get back our science and culture from him, as well as the Great People Generation. Okay, so now let's work on a market in the capital. Or do we work on a settler? I feel the settler is really needed though. So I'm gonna go for maybe 1 or even 2 settlers in the capital, and then we'll see what we do. Here probably it's gonna be... needs to grow, so let's work on an armory for now. And then also a workshop. Well, these are nice tiles all of a sudden. Now you know what? Let's work on a workshop. Or does the armory give housing? No, does the workshop do? No, not really, but at least it's helpful in terms of production. The aqueduct, where's the aqueduct? The aqueduct is here. Okay, so that wasn't hugely helpful. I'd rather have chopped something out. So let's keep working on the workshop. Here we need to just pretty much buy a builder. That's all we can really do. So let's work on some ancient walls. And here, let's do the same. And then this guy has 1 build charge left. So we're gonna wait for next turn and put it into the industrial zone. Alright. So with this builder we can actually input some turns into the dam. Lovely, so it got reduced in half actually. You can make cores now. Should we... Oh, we cannot combine vampires and cores, right? Okay, you wait. You keep chopping. And you go on auto explore. Okay, this guy has almost found Egypt, so we're gonna be able to trade reasonably soon.
Son, have you seen the reign of God? It passed and entered beneath the mountains of God. There will be a ring in the sky where the water of God has passed.
Okay, so this city finally flipped to us. And it looked like it had the ley line resource under it. Which we didn't see because we're not a member of that secret society that has it. So it should be a decent city. Ikil provides fresh water, right? And I think... Yeah, provides fresh water and there's 50% construction to districts and wonders on adjacent tiles. So let's see which wonders are available to us. Not really any of them that are super amazing though. Like chicken pizza would be good. But it would only benefit 5 tiles. So can we build an aqueduct out of Ikil? That's a good question. And it looks like no, we can't. So we'll see what we do. What do I want from this city? How am I gonna develop it? Well, it doesn't really look like we can develop it though. So I guess it's just good that we have it. So let's start with buying a granary. Buying a monument. And then going straight for the barracks, and we'll see what comes next. We'll keep the city, of course. And we're gonna claim the Great General. Okay, that one is for industrial and modern era. So you have what, the industrial zone still to complete. Okay, that's down to 11 turns now. But I'd rather finish the watermill. Have quite a lot of envoys actually. And since we just Mitla, we're gonna send an envoy there. Boosted our science by 10 straight away. And then do we have someone with 0 envoys? No, not really. So we're gonna keep it this way. Okay, this guy basically just finished the dam in two build charges, which is nuts. Okay, now that the cocoa is improved, I suppose we can also improve this. And you can chop for a farm triangle here. Although we really need a lumber mill for the tech boost, I think. Which one is that needs a lumber mill? Oh, it can't be that far, so for sure we already passed it. So then let's just chop for... let's just chop for, what you call it, for the farm triangle. Okay, so I finally see Egypt. They want an economic alliance. Well, I would love a research alliance instead. So I'm gonna say no to that, and we're gonna have a research alliance next turn. Okay, there's Rome. So we'll of course exchange information on the capitals. There it is. Okay, nice. So he probably has a lot of cities. And the Mapuche are neutral again. So let's send them, establish permanent embassy here. Establish an embassy here. And then we can trade with both of them. So with Rome we can go for mutual open borders. They want us to pay them, not a problem. And then they also want probably some strategics. Okay, they only have these four, so they don't have chocolate, don't have jams, dyes, tobacco, jade, wine, whales, amber, and this one. 46 gold per turn, that's nice. So I'll now do the same sort of trick with the Mapuche. You have this one, and this one. And you only have horses, so let's go open borders. Open borders. Only has horses. So we'll still give him the max horses. We'll give him 20 coal. We'll give him 20 niter. And we'll give him 20 iron. If you don't know why 2020 is usually the max value that the AI will take. Should know, not it's not gold from my side that should be there. Okay, so he's willing to pay 42 gold per turn for all of that. So we've basically made 1/3 of our gold this turn. Okay, the dam is almost finished. So we can rather input the production into something that isn't. Let's go for the aqueduct then. Nice, so let's finish the dam first. Okay, there's the workshop chopped out. So this city should now have amazing production. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And now let's finish the armory to give it another chunk of production. And this city has chopped all that it could, really. This needs to be a heal, and the coal source needs to be worked too. So we're gonna go for the coal. Seven turns for the industrial. 2 charges. So let's actually harvest the stone. There's the industrial zone complete. So now let's actually do the workshop. And let's do an economic alliance with Egypt. A research alliance, I mean. Perfect. So we can start sending trade routes to Egypt is what I wanted to say. As soon as we breach this gap of what's in between. Yeah, I think there is actually an Aztec strategy which revolves around Magnus and Liang. And you basically get your settlers, get the ancestral hole, then get the pyramids and get Liang, and you have 7 charge builders for district production. That would be kind of insane, actually. Sorry for the plane flying over, but there isn't really much I can do about it. Okay, we're gonna buy the workshop in here. So let's think about what we want to do next. In terms of districts, probably actually nothing. Probably nothing. Okay, that's another great engineer, and that one is actually great. Because it has workshops providing 1 culture, which means that our workshops are going to be providing actually 2 culture. Because we can use him twice. So this great general can stay there. And Da Vinci can go into the industrial zone. Okay, so he's gonna actually trigger 2 Eurekas and give workshops 2 culture, which is amazing. This little city. What do we need to do? Shipyard isn't really high value. Let's finish the industrial zone by all means. Maybe get another builder here. Okay, the trader can go to Athens as well. Okay, I phased out a little bit, sorry. So this one needs to go towards the coal. Okay, this settler is finally out, so this settler is gonna actually go here. This guy needs to chop the jungle here. This guy needs to chop here. So there's the armory down next turn. And then you can invest your production into a commercial hub. Okay, let's breach the gap in knowledge real quick. And he can go auto-explore. Okay, this city is at 8 out of 9 housing. Even though we put a farm triangle there and everything. It needs a lot of help. Needs all the help it can get so we can buy a builder here. And in the meantime, let's work towards a temple. Here we really need a shipyard. Okay, it's such a shame that the campus is here. If it was just there, it would have been providing +3 to me. But yeah, that's what happens when you play Korea. Same as like the Maya. Because your unique district has such unique adjacencies that if anyone conquers it, they basically don't reap the benefit. This spy can go to Tenochtitlan and sit in the industrial zone. This boy can invest his production into the aqueduct. This boy can go start work on the farm triangle. Same for this one. And then this guy. Do we harvest the mine for gold or do we use it for production? Probably we use it for production. Nice. We don't really have any other tiles to work though, do we? So that's fine, I guess. Let's go for a library here. We can actually buy a library. Okay, 250 science by turn 150 is not too shabby. Let's work on a builder and then an aqueduct. Okay, this city has, I think, the most wonderful of industrial zones. So that's, oh, that's a +2 for now. Because this one is still under construction. Okay, so it definitely needs a builder. Finish both the aqueduct and dam. So let's work on the builder for now. Although we can almost purchase him next turn. So let's actually buy a trader to send him to whichever city it is next turn. And then here can start working on a builder as well. Here we need to... Okay, let's evaluate. We need... This settler is going to be coming there, this settler is going to be coming there. So we need maybe one... We need 3 or 4 more cities and that's it. So let's work on the trader instead. For anything else. Now this city here needs a builder, so obviously I'm gonna go for the trader first as well. And this is gonna need to be a coal mine. Okay, there was how's he called? The Great Engineer. So now our workshops provide +2 culture, so now they're actually high priority in all of our cities. Okay, there's finally almost the gap breached between us and Egypt. So we're gonna be able to trade with them soon. Yeah, your embassy is a welcome addition. Free money is always good. And the Zulu are neutral finally. Modern era. Okay, so we have replaceable parts. We're still on the stretch for chemistry, which is actually now only gonna take a few turns. So probably looking at which religion has Jesuit education would be cool. Okay, this one doesn't. This one doesn't. Has choral music. This one doesn't. And this one doesn't. Oh, this is a super high faith build. Wonders, synagogue, each city following, and missionaries and apostles. This is a super high faith build. Okay, so now we need this builder to go and chop everything that there is to chop. As long as improve the coal, as well as improve the coal. So for now, let's say how many it is. Okay, we need these 3 districts anyway. So let's chop this out. And just place the commercial hub. Place it here. And we can still place another one next turn. But we don't have to be working towards a commercial hub, we can be working towards a workshop since now they provide 2 culture. Or even an aqueduct. But I think the workshop is more important. Okay, Magnus is back into the capital, not Magnus Pingala, so we have actually quite a healthy amount of science now. This city, can it finally fucking grow? Like, I'm working all the growth possible. Still, it's not fucking happening. I guess if we transformed these 2 into farms, this would also help. So we're gonna just try doing it. Okay, there's 13 citizens, right? 12 out of 12 housing. So we need to restore the dice plantation in order for the situation to be better. Now it should be 12 out of 13. Yeah, and then with this converted into a farm, should be 12 out of 14 hopefully. Maybe even these 2. Yeah. Okay, so what do we grab here? Now we need to wait for the city to grow. So in the meantime, let's grab another builder. University, we better buy. The industrial zone in 10 turns is fine though. Unless we can boost it through a builder. And we can next turn. So it's fantastic. This city really needs a builder as well. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a fallen city. A failed city. So let's start putting turns for the campus. Turns in for the campus. Okay, there is the aqueduct, I think, and there is the industrial zone. So let's actually put some charges in. There's the industrial zone. Nice. So let's keep working towards the aqueduct. Okay, can I trade with Egypt somehow? Not yet, so this guy can wait for now. One charge left. I think chopping the forest would be a good investment of time. Oh, you can go auto-explore. Oh no, shit. I was meant to cover the breach. Okay guys, I think I have to go to sleep because I'm taking the wrong decisions here. I'm sure this one was a little bit shorter, but we have 275 science and 189 culture, and it's only turn 155. So hopefully with all the campuses being done in all the other cities, and with the proper government soon enough, because we're still lacking at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 6 6 plus 3 campuses at least. So hopefully with those plugged in, it should all be much faster and much better science and culture outputs, as well as we're getting water parks soon. So this one is actually also going to become a +3 once it's built. So I think we're going to probably be able to smash a turn 250 science victory here. And probably I'm going to either fast roll the other ones or see if maybe I can only show you the interesting bits, or I can leave it in full. Haven't really decided yet. So anyway, see you in the next one. Bye bye.